Hey folks, welcome into the News 12 Now. Desh, thanks for joining us here on this Tuesday, April 11th. It's an exciting day here in the CSRA. It was a little bit cold out this morning, but that will go away if it hasn't already. I haven't been outside in a little while, but should be a pretty nice day today, and that is good news because it is opening day for the Greenjackets today at SRP Park. The home opener, they played one game in Columbia against the Fireflies last week. 3 games, though, got canceled because of the weather. So now they are back starting off a series with the Down East Wood Ducks, I believe the name is, out of Kenton, North Carolina. So we have our Nick Veland right now at SRP Park. Let's get him pulled up here. So, Nick, how is it going out there at the park?
Yeah, Nick, it's very much so the calm before the storm. You can hear basically the coolers getting loaded up. Basically, the grounds crew has been making sure that field is in top-notch condition for the game tonight, and just the preparations are finally underway, basically to get things rolling and get the home opener underway here tonight.
Pretty exciting stuff there, Nick. And one of the big differences they've got this year is this cashless system that they're doing. So can you give us a little bit more on what that means and what that all looks like?
Yeah, it's basically they're going completely cashless once you enter into the ballpark. And so basically everything that you pay for will have to be with a credit or debit card. They also will be accepting Apple Pay through the phone. And they do say that there are other options. If you do happen to bring cash into the game, you can basically put that into a reverse ATM, and that will basically give you a credit or basically a debit card in return that has that cash basically on a card, so you can take that right to a concession stand, the gift shop, whatever you may need inside, and be able to use that as well.
So even if you do bring cash, it's okay. A lot of us really don't even carry cash anymore, so probably won't be that much of an issue, but just in case it is, you do have that option there. So Nick, you talked to the VP, Tom Denlinger. What all did he have to say? I'm sure excitement is running high over there.
Yeah, Nick, I talked to actually the play-by-play broadcaster and the media relations person with the Greenjackets just a second ago, and he says that the anticipation is through the roof here at SRP Park. They said that basically the team that that GM has basically constructed is a top-notch team and one of the best that the Greenjackets has ever seen coming into a season. So he said that on the field, fans should be excited about who they're going to be able to see. And then off the field, he says that there's going to be a lot of action throughout the season as well. He said that tonight in particular, they are celebrating the 1,000,000th fan. So they're going to basically get everyone in and have a drawing for one lucky fan to get an ultimate Green Jackets gift basket, as well as being able to compete for a million pennies, which will be $10,000 in a game. After basically the game on the field concludes, there's also going to be a pregame concert in the plaza. They're going to be handing out towels tonight for the first 2,000 fans. So he said that on and off the field for tonight and then on to the season, fans should get excited for what they're going to be seeing and what they're going to be able to expect going to Greenjackets games here in North Augusta at SRP Park.
Did they mention if they've sold out yet for opening day? It's usually a big one that people go to, but being on a Tuesday, I don't know if they still have tickets or what the deal is there.
He said that they're not sold out just yet. He said that they're anticipating a close to sellout crowd. He said that they're possibly going to hit that mark of selling out. Again, opening night is always a popular one, and especially with different prizes and all their games going on here at the ballpark. But again, what you said, on a Tuesday night, it's going to be hard to kind of fill it up. So if they do fill it up, it's going to be impressive, but it wouldn't surprise them. The Greenjackets, what he told me, had the top ranking of fan attendance last season for their affiliation. So basically the sky's the limit for the Greenjackets tonight.
Yeah, they led all single A, I believe, in attendance last year, just with that park over there. Beautiful park, built in 2018, I believe it was, so fairly new there, and just a great fan experience overall. Nick, I saw somebody go into the shop there behind you. Are there a lot of people out there getting ready for this one?
It's starting to slowly build up. The gift shop is pretty much the only thing open right now. The box office, again, if you would like to come buy a ticket, that's open as well. Anticipation for tonight's game. Most of the stores and restaurants on the other side don't open till 11, so should be starting to expect to see some people start filtering in once it kind of gets rolling throughout the afternoon. But right now it's very calm. Again, you can hear the grounds crews just get basically everything in top-notch shape outside the field as well as inside the field. When we did that interview, we were basically field level, and they were mowing the grass, they were hosing the dirt off, and then on the inside, they're filling up the beer coolers, getting those basically fully stocked, making sure that they're full of ice, and basically everything is prepared for tonight's game. So a lot of preparation going on right now. There are a few people walking, enjoying the scenery with the trails nearby the stadium. But overall, it's definitely the calm before the storm with tonight's opening night here at SRP Park.
How's the weather right now? It was a little cold this morning. It was down in the 40s, but I think it's supposed to get pretty good here for game time. How's it looking now?
Yeah, I mean, it's looking great down here. There is that slight breeze. You know, I got this News 12 jacket on to rep the brand, but, you know, it definitely is making me sweat a little bit now that it's starting to warm up. I had this on this morning. It was needed this morning. Now, throughout the day, it's starting to heat up and turn into beautiful early season baseball weather, something that, you know, we didn't really see over this past weekend with the cold and rainy aspect that we saw throughout this past week. And now going into this week, you know, it's definitely starting to warm up, and the conditions are looking great as of right now. Not really a cloud in the entire sky, and it's looking perfect for a great night of baseball ahead of us as it stands right now, and it's feeling pretty awesome just staying right outside the ballpark now.
Yeah, and one group that I'm sure is excited are all those businesses out there. You've got Southbound, you've got Rio Cantina right there, you've got the Crown Plaza. All those places really should expect a pretty big boost here. Have you talked to any of them? Or I'm sure they're coming off a big week at Masters Week. Have you been able to get in touch with any of them?
Yeah, so they just open, so I'm gonna look to make my rounds throughout that area right after we conclude here and kind of see what they're expecting. But what I was just told from the play-by-play broadcaster with the Green Jackets is that this is a baseball town, this is a sports city, and they love the Green Jackets, and the attendance speaks for itself, them celebrating their millionth fan. So it definitely draws a crowd for this minor league team and this area. So they have definitely been able to, you know, see that increase boost in traffic whenever a season comes around. So they're expecting another big season ahead of them, and we'll see what they say after this as well. And we'll have that full story tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
All right, looking forward to it. Nick Veland live there at SRP Park. Nick, we appreciate the update and look forward to hearing from you again coming up a little bit later on this evening.